So, number one, he's down. Did I or did I not tell you, you keep it standing, you'll pull a shooting guard? Is that right?
You were right.
Look at the young lady that you went up against. She literally went and just sat, okay? It was like,
She didn't want me to throw her again.
you know, she would want to get thrown right on her head and get shoot out of her arm, you know?
She wanted to.
But the whole thing is that the game plan is very simple. The game plan that I present to you guys, where you keep it standing, let them feel that they cannot take you down, and they will pull a hobble guard. The same thing happened to you, and you, I believe, you know, and most everything, that's just how it goes, unless you initiate something. You know, I think Ulapana, you took the guy down, right? Yeah. So it's, but it's different. You know, you wrestled, and you know he's got a different skill set. You know what I mean? So he can combine it. When they pull guard, okay, you have to make sure here. Stand up right here, okay. Now I know you don't typically do this, Coach Phil. Pull a shooting guard with the right leg, okay. Look, I gotta let go, and I'm here, and I gotta be postured up, okay. Okay, I gotta be here, okay. What I saw a lot of was this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. You need to use your hips and get low, 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 and use your body in order to fold their legs so their knees are together, so that you can fold them one way or another, control them, pin them, get an underhook here. I'm gonna go this way because there's a lot less construction to the left than to the right. If my hips are up, and also I saw a lot of this right here, you never want to do, because your knee is in complete jeopardy, okay? So you never want to do this, okay? And what you'd want to do is just this, get in a half guard and begin to pass, block, pass, this way, whatever it is. But most important of all, you need to be low. One leg forward, your feet should never be parallel with their belt. Because from here, it'll happen what happened to you. And never do this. Never do this. There's no purpose for this. You need to be here, and you need to be here postured. So you can pass, pass. But then from here, and everything is low. Low stance here, low, 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 low. This way, this way, this way, this way, this way. Oh, look. You can go full face away, Gregorian. Or fish for that collar, set up chokes, okay? When you pass, 1 foot forward, that foot better be applying some sort of pressure to control leg. And it's typically the leg that's down, because I want to be here, here, here. This foot's here, and I need to connect here, and my elbows are knees, and I need to keep my hips low, because if he begins to push away, I'm driving it through, okay? And stay low, one leg back, because the leg back can drive you forward, and you always create pressure, and you have to create the pressure when you're passing. Otherwise, if you're gonna be on top, and you're gonna be standing there, walking around, okay? Okay? You can very easily get swept. And never, ever, ever put your knees in compromising positions. Such as, I saw this, right here, this. If she would have grabbed your foot and done that, okay, and you went to the left, meaning that you went to the left, and her arm swung your knee out that way, could have torn her knee. And over here, I need to drive it back to the mat to go in a half guard, control the head this way, this way, this way, okay? Which brings us to side control. It doesn't take much to recover a half guard from a side control when your hip is near their hip, okay? If I'm here, and thankfully Coach Phillips, Professor Phillips, wearing black, and I'm wearing white, so you guys can exactly see what's going on. But right here, what happens is that if your leg here is not really doing anything, they can just literally step over and grab a leg, pull you back in a half guard. And now, all that work you did, now you're stuck. Okay? So remember this, when you're here, okay, you're rolling the hip, and you're controlling here, so that I want to feel, because I can feel with my hip that his knees are probably pointed the other way. Try to turn into me? I can't. Okay? He can't. What he can do is he can frame and start walking his hips away. I can turn my hips the other way. And I want to be here, blocking the hip, controlling the head. Okay? Walking the hip. If he starts walking his hips to the right, I can control him here. If he tries to roll away from me, I can control here. And look, that's what Charles did here. And got the paper cutter choke here. The reason why you want to stay in a kind of angled off north-south position. Hey, listen, stop running around. Devin, no. Daniel, do me a favor, stop please. Too loud. Look, we're here, okay? The reason why you want to walk around to an angled off north-south, you don't want to be parallel because it's easier to get rolled, is because number one, I can get his arms out of position. If I'm here, he begins framing here. Kind of want to look, push that down, and I roll over here. I have to bring my arm over, and I like to control set. This is a regular cross face. This is a reverse cross face. I want to take his head offline, not at his neck, even more at his head. So he has to realign his spine. There he goes. Look, I control here, I can control here, and I want to get up on him with my chest, so that as you see my feet, my knees are not on the mat. Sorry.
Now you're good.
My knees are not on the mat. But what I'm doing is that I can see where his hands are. If he begins to walk his feet towards me, I can adjust. He walks them away from me. I can adjust this way. Maybe go here, mount, oh look, head on, triangle, okay? But a good position here. If I'm mounting here, I need to do what Maria did, which is walk, 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 and basically scoop that head to get the head offline, okay? But with the key lock, I saw way too much of this. Okay. There's a very quick solution for that, which is, look, I'm here. He starts to frame and goes try to recover a half guard here. I roll my hip here. Oh, look, right his head. Then go from kind of triangle here. Look, see that right there? That hand immediately peels it away. This hand crosses over. And my feet are not out here. I'm using my feet to hook here and clamp, because I do not want to give him what I teach you guys, which is to put a leg flat. If he puts that leg flat, and now he turns to his left side, and now he's going half guard, underhook, and I'm losing a mount. There's no excuse why if you get a mount, you should lose that mount, bottom line. So we're here, I'm mounted, because how do I mount? I'm here. We'll roll the hip here, look, walk them here, look, control here, here, look, and this hand, look, I'm here. They'll most likely try to drive that elbow down, but here, look, I'm attaching my hips, I'm walking, okay? Hips, walking. Shaw, reach it here. I can trap it here, bring it out, walk it out here. Now, how do I control it? Very simple. I roll my wrist forward, everything has to be flat. And I drive my left elbow, if I'm on this side, into his neck collarbone, okay? I have to keep this flat, and I'm not gonna take this off, it'll relieve the pressure. I'm gonna keep it flat, and I'm gonna keep rolling it all flat. My right hand is pushing my wrist down, my left hand is pushing his wrist down. From here, move myself to the opposite side of his body, lock his shoulder down a little bit here. Okay? Can you roll me? No. You see my feet? Okay? How they're hooked. Can you roll left?
Nope.
Can you roll right?
Nope.
No. Can you roll right into that key lock? Can you roll?
Yes.
Yeah. You have to pin that thing, and you gotta control it. That's why when you guys are practicing, okay, you got to the mount. No, keep going down. Look here. I need you to keep your legs here, here. Okay. I'm not squeezing it with my knees. My knees are wide. Okay. And I'm driving. And when I say chest low, hands wide, I don't mean this. I mean this. Okay? Because if I do this, count to 10.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay? I need this to go this. Okay? I don't need to be here and helping him out. I want to make it as miserable as possible for him to be underneath. So that as I'm here, I can see here, I can go here. Scoop that, walk that up, walk that up, walk that up. If he doesn't turn it, that's like even the shoulder lock right there. Yeah, you look here, here, here. I would grab the wrist palm, roll it, lock it, frame it. Okay? Phil, can you move your hand up?
No.
Can you move it out?
No.
Can you roll it?
No.
Can you move it at all?
No.
Can you move it?
Yes.
Can you move it around, straighten it?
Yes.
Okay. That's the difference. Wrist palm, no thumb. Right here, here. You lock it. Most of your weight will be on that left elbow so that you can lock it here and now bring it down and up. Very, very minimal. When you guys are doing key locks, that's what you do. In competition, don't even posture up unless you're so confident that you're gonna set something up from here. Because most of the time, if you haven't practiced finishing these chokes right here, you're gonna get rolled. Because what you had a problem with, you were here and you're like this, and she kept on rolling, and you're rolling. Even you had to use your head, okay? But you see how wide my knees are?
Yes, sir.
And my head is a post. So from here, I need to roll my shoulder in his face, lift his shoulder blades off the mat. Okay, that way? Yes, sir. Your objective in competition is to win. My objective is to guide you towards that win, whichever it may be. You were up by plenty of points, it's a submitter. Some of you were not up by as many points. You just happen to be you were up by like, I don't know, 5 or something like that. You just happen to be in a position where it's like, you were literally right there. So sure, submit him, why not, if it's there. But don't compromise your position, your points. Because if I get rolled from top to bottom, I lose 2. And if they mount like Mateo was up by 5 points. He got swept and mounted. 6-point loss in the last 5 seconds and he lost. He would have got, what?
Yeah, he would
Third,
have.
second?
Yep.
Okay. So the thing is that in these moments, it's all about how you finish, and the goal is to win. When you're here, you want to control, you want to get at least one hand. Because remember, in this situation, I have the underhook. He's got an underhook. If I'm not careful with this leg, he should push this leg. If he were my student into half guard, if he's able to first get his right leg flat. That's why, yes. Now, yes. Okay. Nobody's stopping me from controlling his arm. Okay? As long as I'm here and I'm applying the pressure. The last thing I just want to show you guys is this. If you're here, let's say, and your feet are out, and you feel them, okay, he's already going to recover that. And I go back to side control, and I immediately control his hips, okay? If he pushes the other knee, and I rotate, okay? It's literally like a skydive, okay? Look. Because my chest is up, my head is up, and my diaphragm is applying the pressure. I can spin on him, okay? And with the help of my hands, I can push. So if he picks a knee, Look. Okay. If I'm like this, push your knee, and he gets stuck in a half guard. So I'm like skydiving. So we'll call this skydive. Look, he pushes a knee. I pick this up. Look, skydive. But if he has an underhook, you better use it. Roll the hip. Here, he pushes the skydive. And then, but the point is, you guys did phenomenal. But all of these little details are very, very important. They're the ones that determine the end result. And I always want your guys' end result to be absolute success. Okay? So, having said that, grab some water. We're just going to start rolling and we're just going to hang out. Ready? 1, 2, 3.